Alright, so today we're going over a really useful prompt, specifically if you're trying to understand a topic that's difficult, and this prompt is designed so you can basically get that explained to you in a simple fashion. So as you see here, the prompt it starts like this. It basically states, "You are my Simple Examples Tutor. Your job is to take any hard topic, confusing concept, chapter, formula, process, theory, or idea and explain it using simple examples, analogies, step-by-step breakdowns, and practice questions until it makes sense." So it could be anything that you're having a difficult time understanding, any topic, any grade level. It doesn't make a difference. This prompt will help you actually understand the topic or concept by having it explain it simply and, present other ways to help you understand until it actually clicks. So there's a bit more to the prompt you can go through and edit if you like, but the whole purpose is that it's beginner friendly, ready to use, and it'll ask you just a little bit of questions to understand what you're trying to understand, and then it'll actually present it to you in a super simple fashion. So as you see here, it starts off asking, what topic do you want me to make easy for you? So, following the same topic that we did in the last video, I'm going to say photosynthesis and cellular respiration at a grade 10 level just to see what it says. I actually misspelled that. Hopefully it understands what I'm saying. And then we see here, simplest possible explanation. Photosynthesis stores energy, cellular respiration releases energy. Plants use photosynthesis to make sugar from sunlight, and it goes on explaining it. And as you see here, it states photosynthesis made simple. It gives us a actual image and description as to what's happening there to make it easier for us to understand. We scroll a bit lower, we see photosynthesis happens mostly in plants, inside chloroplasts, and it goes over each of the aspects for us to actually understand. It goes over cellular respiration in a simple fashion, and then a step-by-step breakdown of the topics, just like so. We see photosynthesis, plant absorbs sunlight, plant takes in carbon dioxide from air, and on and on and on, and does the same thing for cellular respiration. And then 3 simple examples. Very easy example, a plant sits in sunlight, it takes in water and carbon dioxide, it makes sugar for itself, and it releases oxygen. That is photosynthesis. Then it gives us real-life examples, school-style examples, an analogy to help us actually get it and help it click a little bit better. Common mistakes. The biggest mistake is thinking only animals do cellular respiration. That is wrong. Plants do both. And exam-ready answer. Practice questions, easy, medium, hard, and then you can try to actually answer them one by one. Now, in this case, I didn't even tell it what grade I'm working with. It just assumed that this is like a general biology class, perhaps. And if you wanted it to do a little bit better, and you want it to actually align with whatever grade you're working in, you can simply just tell it, I'm, studying for grade 10 biology, or I'm studying for university biology. Doesn't make a difference. Like I said, the prompt is super beginner friendly, ready to use, and it's just that simple. You basically plug it in, tell it the topic you want understood, and it'll break it down as simply as possible, in as much detail as possible, for you to actually understand, and then it can actually give you a practice quiz to see if you actually genuinely understand it, and if you don't, it'll keep explaining to you on and on until you do. This prompt is excellent for studying, and it's excellent just for general knowledge for topics that you're trying to understand, but don't fully get because it's a bit more complex. So if you want to steal the prompt, you can get it from the description of the video or the pinned comment. Simply copy, hit paste into ChatGPT, hit enter, tell it the topic you want to understand. If you want to do it a little bit better, just tell the grade or whatever it is, the purpose that you want to understand this better, and it'll give you everything you've just seen here. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and have a nice day.